Daniel Madu, our Senior Environmental Health Officer at the Ministry of Water and Environment.
Good morning. You're welcome. I'm Kavma Inokumanje, an electromechanical engineer with the Ministry of Water and Environment. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I'm Claire, Masindi, and I'm part of the XCC team. I'm a civil engineer. Good morning, everyone. My name is Masindi, and I'm an agricultural engineer, part of the
Okay, good morning. Welcome, Godfrey. I'm a senior environmental officer in the Ministry of Water. And you're MC for now.
Now he's co-MC.
Yes. You have any introduce?
I have.
Okay. So let me invite Madam Asha to greet us and then makes a few remarks.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I shall be Nantege. This is my name. I am the coordinator for the Appropriate Community Center, Ministry of Environment. I have interacted with many of you, one on different activities. And what brings us here is a relatively hectic exercise, but by the end of it, we appreciate it more. I am waiting for a few more minutes to see, because so far we have covered the entire country and this is the last few. And so far it is the one that has registered a very poor turnout. In all places, apart from, was it Lira? Was it Lira? No. No, what's not your one again? There is Zia. No. Agabo did not come. So the Agabo, that group of Guru, it's only the Agabo that did not come. So, out of the 123 districts, it's only Agabo that did not come, and then one district in Karamoja. So the rest of the meetings, everyone has been there on time and for the 3 days, wanting even to have more days for work. So here we invited 4 districts, and we don't even have 6 days. That is how pathetic it is. And I am glad that this is the last group. Otherwise, the report back to the bosses would be so bad. Which districts are those? Hoima is not yet here. I'm sure at least I've done the registration myself. Hoima is not yet here. Roga is not yet here. Japan is not yet here. Wakiso is not yet here. Nakaseke is not yet here. Where is not yet here. So we invited Masindi, Hoima, Nakasongola, Luero, Chiriandongo, Champanzi, Chiroga, Mokono, Wakiso, Bulisa, Chikuga, and Nakaseke. Yeah, but they might have to work up to Saturday by supervising themselves. Because the work is hectic and it is district based. So the other thing, why I seem deterred, we don't need people who are in charge of the organization. And we were strict when we were sending out the invitation, even making phone calls. Because this is a technical exercise. that you will not manage to do it. So I would request that Chiku, when you call on the water officer to come, because he confirmed attendance. And then the other issue I have, every time I go to the Prime Minister's office, she's always, you people are ignorant in my region, you people are ignorant in my region. And then they're like, how we can't force people to do things. Because even when we invited Kakume was invited in Poto, we were putting ropes with them. And I had to report back to her. I thought that people are not coming. You tell you, so we are ignorant in your region, but your people don't want the service. And then she called them personally, and then suddenly we just saw the man coming. So this is how it is. Anyway, leaving that aside, we are going to be here for 3 days, and it is an intensive 3 days. We have a lot of computers, and we are in computer age, but we are going to do writing. We are not going to do writing. If you want to use your computer, you have to finally put the work on the paper for a reason. And this is what has been done in the 123 districts. So what are we doing and where are we doing it? We are doing a nationwide technology mapping exercise. We are mapping technologies in water, sanitation, and environment. And intentionally, we did not invite the environment officer. Because we feel all these, the water officer has an upper hand in all of them. And these days, all the projects that should be funded or that are bankable, you have to emphasize the environment part. Those things of Asia, RAP, what they are so much. And when we keep on separating them, we tend to have a gap, and then we come up with projects that are not environment smart. Because we know that is a custody of the environment office. Yet the environment has a very big bearing on water supply. And I am sure even in the class, there is environmental engineering somewhere. Even in class, there is environmental sanitation somewhere. So we feel that you, the two people coming from the same office, are good enough to articulate issues of environment as opposed to bringing in a certified person in additional force, and then you keep on omitting your role as a water officer who is supposed to have all the three in your custody. So that's why we have the four of you. We have our work structure. On day one, we concentrate on water. Then we concentrate on environment, on sanitation, and then we concentrate on the environment. So why are we doing them in a structured manner? To make sure that nothing of them, you know, when you say we blame them, you always tend to drift towards one direction. So when you look at them in a separate manner, you find that you have time to think through all of them, to think through everything, and according to the right time. So we realize that as a government that we are having a lot of technology mix, technology confusion, and technology failure, among others. And partly the reason is because we don't know what we have where. And there is a lot of copy and paste. You go somewhere, you find the person has a rock pump, you come to Masindi, you go to a heap, and you construct a hand well, and then you put a rock pump. It works for 2 days, and then there is no water, money is spent. So we are trying to see how do we minimize technology failure? How do we enhance learning positive experiences we transfer them from one region to another, or from one district to another. So that is why we have this exercise. But also going forward, our interventions, like us just coming to Masindi and say, we want to train you on fast flash, we want to train you on mineral balancing technology, we want to train you on this. We don't know what you need. So in this exercise, we are also mapping the district needs. And we are going to have them in a database. And then when we get funding, we can say, no, this goes to this district, this goes to this region, as opposed to concentrating our interventions in select districts. Then the other thing is, we are going to have an online version. Like the way you have the water atlas. You want to have a technology online database whereby you can be in Masindi here, you just punch in your credentials and find out, okay, in Paramoja, in here they have this kind of technology, and this is how it works, these are its limitations, this is how we operate and maintain it. Such that when we are learning, when we are transferring technologies, we have a complete picture. But also, it will help us to control and guide whoever is coming to supplement our efforts as government. When we get these NGOs, they always want to get a soft landing and they go to almost the same place. So they come to your office, you say, no, this place is overserved, I recommend you go to it. Apparently, you don't even know what most of the NGOs are doing. We have had meetings where the NGOs are there and the officers are there. And then they start saying, you need to work in this county. The officers are saying, no, you don't work there. They almost fall. Because we don't know what is going on. Yet whoever brings the service in water, sanitation and environment should pass through your office and you should submit reports and you should do quality assurance. So in this exercise, we are trying to see how we harmonize things and where are the gaps and how shall we move forward. We want to try a new chapter and then this database is provided to the top management, the ministry, and then we can say, no, this district needs this and this district needs this kind of service. And even for you yourselves as the water officers and the sanitation officers, when you have capacity gaps and they are reflected in this database, we can say, we organize a training for this region, for this kind of people. For example, we had a training where we are training water officers on incorporating emerging and new technologies in engineering designs. We had it was on first come, first served basis. I don't remember if any of you attended it. What did I say?
Where was it?
It was in Uganda and it was a full week. No, you knew because we sent the information through the regional centers. And we got almost the Western Nile, almost the entire region, everyone came.
Maybe some regional centers, maybe this.
No, but well, I don't know if I want to blame the regional centers for not communicating to you something which was first come, first served, because whether the turn up shows me what to expect.
Like the whole of this morning, I've been calling.
Yeah, the turn up shows me what to expect in case you know something is on first come, first served basis.
But I remember there was some training that some of us, maybe I responded like I need to participate, and that was the end. From I want to participate to end at that. There was no other communication.
Okay.
I remember something like that.
Yeah, so we are going to moving forward because when we wanted to organize a second training, the director said, no, we have to justify the need. And so when we get these gaps, we go back, then we can switch which particular trainings are needed and which kind of people need these trainings. Yes.
If it was some years ago, was it some like
It was
2 years?
before COVID.
Before,
You know, in COVID there was restriction on training. It was, I think, the year before COVID.
you
And it must have been in October or November. Yeah, now, like I say, we have 3 days of intensive work and we have 3 sections to handle. Today we are going to handle water. These questions are phrased almost the same way. The only thing is you change the lenses. If they have the lens of water, tomorrow you have the lens of sanitation, the next day you have the lens of environment. And I want you to pay attention to this questions because some of them are really technical. And at the end of the day, you are going to see it is a lot of work, but at the end of the day, we're like, it is refreshing. Because we've had people, we've had a lot of people appreciating it at the end. That it is refreshing. Since I left school, I have never had this opportunity to reflect through what you are going to reflect basically through what you are doing. And you try to see where have we been doing it wrong, where can we improve, and so on. Do I have any questions that level so far? If I don't have any question, maybe before I go into this, I can do, if I go into the work itself, I can tell you that we are going, this is a 3-day workshop, so we are here today, tomorrow, and the next day. So the thing is, you work, if you finish your work today, you can go. But at least evidence has shown that even those hard-working people in Lira, they were able to finish by midday the last day. They were so hard-working by now. And then we had one group which was like working up, we could leave the office, the room like at 8. But Lira was one of the most hard, even the Karamoja region, they were hard-working. I think it is this photo group, for them they were handling their things slow. But they were so passionate to finish their work. So besides that, we have arranged for 4 days. And I think Sauda communicated this in the phone calls. Why did we arrange for 4 days? We couldn't do procurement of food. So what we did, we arranged 4 days. So from that 4th day, we are going to deduct food. Each person, what is the cost of a plate and the tea and the okay, so we are going to deduct, meaning we are going to deduct 60,000, and then the balance goes on your what? On your 3 days. Besides that, we have arranged fuel refund, not every day, but around 2 and 4. But then we don't mind whether you came by a bus or you came by a taxi, as long as you give us a receipt with a government number post. We shall give you the figures per district, which we used the Google calculator and added some allowance of around 100 kilometers. So we shall give you the figure per district, and then you get us a receipt that has that amount and a government number plate. Well, you came with a Kagari or what, that is your business. And what it is, we shall need you here every day from 8. Whether you sleep in Hoima, you sleep where, it is your business. But for us, we need you here, and we shall give you your full package. I don't know if I have a question so far before we go into the technical solution.
How much is the per diem?
The per diem, you don't know the government per diem? It's 110.
Yeah, what rate is that?
I don't know.
Because why I am asking, they give rates according to your salary scale.
That is what we give as Ministry of Water.
I rest my case because
Even that's what we get as Ministry of Water staff. Yes. Maybe the eating, but if the driver is going to eat, we shall still deduct the money for eating. If he doesn't eat, we give him all his holidays.
he's also getting 110.
For how long are we going to answer us?
Why I am asking you thing,
No, how much do drivers get? I want to ask from the rest. It is an open answer.
the work I have been doing, the per diem I get.
In the Ministry of Water?
Yes, not Ministry of Water, Ministry of Health.
What did I said we have a rate for Ministry of Water, and that is what we also get as Ministry of Water staff.
So my question was not an open book.
No, I mean the drivers. The drivers
That's
don't
what
understand.
now.